The two suspects then fled into a nearby cornfield, which prompted Cass County Sheriff's Department to bring in canines and an airplane. Community activists marched from Island Park to City Hall to take a stand against hate in their community. How excited are you to be out here? Friends of the victim who made this memorial here said that he was just simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay. Oh, good. Hold on. People from all ages, all nationalities, and all backgrounds have lined the streets of downtown Fargo. The owners of the club have yet to speak publicly on the incident. And this year, what is one particular thing that could stand out to anybody? The students that are protesting here behind me said that they are not anti-mask or anti-vaccinations, but they are anti-mask mandates here on NDSU campus. Channel your inner child while the fair is still in town. Reporting from the fairgrounds, Claire Allen, KVRR, Local News.
And he was my rock, and I was his.
Haynes was shot and killed outside of a gas station on Saturday night, and his murder leaves his family in pieces.
He was the one that kept us safe and made sure nothing happened to us.
His fiancée describes Eric as a caring, loyal family man, and she is in disbelief.
He was a really good man. He always helped people whenever he could. He loved anybody he came in contact with. He just had that spirit that everybody wanted to know him. And he's going to be missed by a lot of people, including us and his family.
Chrissy told me that the whole situation feels surreal and that the family can't wrap their heads around why someone would kill Eric.
I just want answers on why it happened, why he got taken away. And what made it so bad is his birthday was yesterday, and instead of celebrating, we were mourning and wondering and left with questions and answers that we probably won't get.
Chrissy shares her last moments with Eric that left a lifetime impression on her.
He goes, "I love you, babe. You're tired. Go and get some sleep, take a shower, and I'll be home soon." And I said, "Okay, we'll hurry home." He gave me a kiss, and I gave him one back, and that's the last time I saw or heard from him.
This tweet posted by Lexi Kennedy, a former softball player at MSUM, gives a different insight to why former softball coach Amanda Rakim resigned from her position.
We had went to Doug Peters, who was the athletic director for MSUM, and basically reported our experiences.
So I kind of was like, maybe I'm just like hearing things wrong or doing things wrong. Like maybe it's me. But then as I saw like other players getting treated the same way, like Lexi, for example, I was like, that's not good.
In a statement released from the college, they said in part, Recamp has resigned to pursue other passions and pursuits, inclusive of dog rescue work and joining a family venture. Former players share their personal experiences while under Recamp's leadership, stating that the coach showed favoritism and singled out different players.
And like immediately walking off the field, like the first thing she said to me, like, "What the F is wrong with you?" was the first thing that she had said to me.
And then for the first time in my life, I actually ended up having to go to therapy.
He's like, "I never would have recruited you and I would have never had you on scholarship," is things that she had told me previously in meetings and then also like off to the side in practices too.
I reached out to the college via email and phone and was left with no response.
I was like, I want to quit. I can't do this. It was just grueling. I've dedicated my life to this sport and I've learned and loved so much from it, and I've lost too, but the way she treated me and then everyone else was just horrid.
Claire Allen, KVRR, Local News. Given the struggles that people have endured this past year with the COVID-19 pandemic and the ongoing fight for racial equality, experts say that it is very important to take care of your mental health today and every day.
May and Mental Health Awareness Month is an opportunity for folks to step back and reflect on their own mental health and to turn to all of the resources that are being made available.
A recent survey from Healthline Health Source revealed that 48% of Americans are in a more positive headspace after the recent events such as the Derek Chauvin trial. 45% of people said that the guilty verdict in the trial had a positive impact on their mental health.
The Derek Chauvin verdict, the recognition of a real injustice and a wrong that was done, has a tremendous impact on mental health.
Very validating, right, for a large group of people that feel heard.
You're breathing a sigh of relief. I mean, President Biden said that, after the verdict especially.
Out of that percentage, 61% of which were African Americans and 56% of which were Asian.
What I think this research does is it validates the fact that racial justice and that progress towards racial justice in the United States does have an impact on our mental health, and in particular, in this case, on the mental health of Black people.
For people who are in the group that has a positive mindset, mental health specialists say that you can reach out to someone who may be hurting and have that one-to-one connection about mental health.
It is one day, one step, one moment in a long journey.
Claire Allen, KVRR, Local News.